Hey, what's up everybody? Pop Culture Junkie back. Thanks for tuning in. Been a while since we've done one of these videos, but honestly, I've been hitting up different flea markets and resale shops and thrift markets and thrift stores and every kind of store you can imagine that's got new and used items and so forth. And really, pickings have been pretty thin. Okay, I try to hit up as many shops as I can when I come across them, but really, you find a lot of junk, like just nothing of value, nothing of any kind of coolness at all. And so finally I came across some things. So I'm going to share with you what I came across at a local flea market. This is one I haven't been to in a long time, but I finally got to go to it this past weekend and check it out. So I'm going to share with you what little items I did find. So here we go. Here is the bag filled with some items, and I'll share with you now. Let's see what we have. So a couple of these I found in the same booth, and then one item I found in another booth. I'll start off with that single item. Let's check this out. This is an item I was very impressed with finding because I don't expect to see this at a flea market very often. So check it out. We have a Masters of the Universe original Strider I was gonna say playset, but it's technically a vehicle. You know, you get the horse from He-Man, basically. Okay, it looks very thin because it doesn't have the accessories. The gun on the back here is messed up. It should have a tail. Should have a little weapon thing. It's supposed to have a little mask or something, or hood to go over it. Does have the stickers on it at least, so that's good. But other than that, you know, it looks in great condition. Just needs the little accessories, which nowadays thankfully you can find a lot of that stuff online. So yeah, but check it out. It looks in pretty good shape, and I actually only paid like $2 for it, so that was even better. So yeah, so we got a He-Man vehicle, very cool. All right, at another booth I came across these items, and first let me pull this out. Let's see, we got some posters. And I love posters. I used to work at a movie theater when I was younger, and I would collect as many movie posters as I could get. We'd always get the ones that you'd see hanging in the front of the theater, and like in the lobby and so forth. And after a while, you know, the movies, you know, new ones come out, so the old posters come down. And thankfully, they were smart enough to realize that people would want to keep them sometimes, and they'd give that to the employees as a little incentive. Just like back in the day, you'd have movie buttons also. I got a bunch of those. I'll have to do a video on that one day. But they would give us those movie buttons along with the posters as well. And I have a ton of movie posters. I don't know how I'd ever do a video on that without finding some giant wall space to put them up. But I have hundreds of movie posters from whenever I worked at a movie theater when I was younger. And we would get the big ones, okay? You get the big movie double-sided posters. But then they'd also have these smaller ones that are like like 11 by 17 or whatever dimension. And these are the ones I came across at the flea market. Now, these are more recent movies, so check it out. These are some posters that were at the flea market. We got Resident Evil Afterlife 3D, and I'm not sure the year this came out. Doesn't have it on here, but this came out in the last, I don't know, probably 5-10 years, or 5 or 6 years, whatever. But there's 1, 2, 3, got 4 of those. All right, and they're all in pretty good condition. So we got some Resident Evil posters. And then I laughed when I saw this. We got the Expendables. Yeah, I'll be honest. I love the Expendable movies. Okay, I'm a big fan of all the actors that are in it, of course, from Stallone to Statham to Arnold and Bruce Willis, Mickey Rourke, and so forth. All the ones that were in the first movie I really liked. I wish all of them would come back to the other, 2 movies that came out. But I loved how they had Stone Cold in the first one too. That was really awesome. But yeah, so we got the Expendables, and I think I got a couple of those. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 of those. All right, so we got 4 of the Expendables posters, and like I said, these are a little bit bigger. These look a little bit bigger than the 11 by 17. I don't know what the dimension are, and hopefully I can find a frame if I want to put one of these up or not. We'll see. So we have Resident Evil poster and the Expendable posters. And then I have the Last Exorcism poster, and again, I'm not sure what year this movie came out. I know it's in the last 5 years or 10 years or whatever it was, but so yeah, the Last Exorcism poster. All right, looks pretty good. I like horror posters. I mean, I like horror stuff in general, but I like whenever I get horror items. The different boxes that have horror items are always fun. But so yeah, so I got some posters there, and then at the same booth, they had these, which I really geeked out about, because I remember these whenever I was a kid going to like McDonald's or Burger King, different fast food restaurants. Now, we've talked about this before when I've come across other items at flea markets and such. And one of the things I really, really miss, and I know they may still do it sometimes, but I really miss how movies would really tie into a fast food joint for promotions and to advertise the movie. Like, I can think back to whenever, like, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out. They partnered up with Pizza Hut. They partnered up with other companies. They had, of course, like Episode 1, Phantom Menace. When that came out in '99, they partnered up with KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. And they had different, like, Happy Meal stuff or kid toys for their meals. And then they had, like, specialty cups and so forth. Well, check this out, okay? I have a stack of original 1992 McDonald's Batman Returns souvenir cups, okay? So if you went to McDonald's and you got a drink, I'm guessing this is like a medium, maybe a large back then, I don't know. But you would have specialty cups advertising the movie, because they also did their Happy Meal stuff, okay? I've showed you before on here, we came across some Happy Meal toys, like the little cars and the little figures and so forth. But at the same time, they also had souvenir cups for that. Unfortunately, only one lid, okay? They had a specialty lid, and check this out, still got the little piece there, okay? It's in great shape. You can use this as a Frisbee also. It does say that on there, Frisbee. All right, Frisbee bat disc. But yeah, it's got the lid there. And then we have a stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cups. And there's a few different ones. So let's see, we got Batman right there. Okay, of course, Michael Keaton was Batman in this film. Still my favorite Batman of all time. We got Penguin on his giant rubber ducky vehicle. Okay, Batman Returns, being chased by Batman in the sewers. All right, so we got Penguin there. On this one, we've got Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne. Okay, they're not in their costumes at the time. They're at the like, was it like a New Year's party before all hell breaks loose when the Penguin attacks. Then we have Penguin. He's at the podium giving his speech when he's trying to run for mayor. All right, so we got the Penguin. And then I got another Penguin. Okay, so 2 of those. And then finally I got another Penguin and Batman, chasing in the sewer. So yeah, I'm not sure how many were in the entire set. I don't know how many, there was like a set of 6 or 4 or whatever, but if this is the full set, awesome, I got the full set. I don't know if there are more or not. I would imagine, you have Batman, Penguin on this one, and then these don't have anything except just the name of the film. I would imagine there's got to be a Catwoman as well somewhere out there. But yeah, see, I love this stuff. I love whenever they would do this kind of promotional stuff for different, fast food joints. Even gas stations back in the day would do something like this. Even when I was working at a movie theater, at the time I worked at the movie theater, South Park, the movie Bigger, Longer, and Uncut came out, and our large bags of popcorn were in the design of a bag of Cheesy Poofs to promote the movie South Park, of course. Things like that. You'd see movie cups that were not just the logo for whatever the theater is, but it was actually designed for whatever movie, big movie they were trying to promote, okay? The big box office blockbuster ones, of course. So yeah, so I love coming across this kind of stuff, and if I see it, I try to get it. But yeah, so I'll share with you again. So for the cups and for the posters, we're talking a grand total of what I paid for it was $5. So $5 for the cups with the lid and the posters. And then I paid, what was it, like $2, I think, for the horse, so $7. Yeah, I went on a big spending spree at this flea market. So there you go. Well, like I said, it has been pretty difficult to come across some items of value, of any kind of fun or coolness to it, because it just seems like either people don't have anything anymore sometimes, or at the same time, by the time I get to a market or a store, it's already been picked clean by someone else that's legitimately trying to just probably flip the stuff instead of collect it, whatever. But yeah, so I like them. I'm going to get these cleaned up and make them look nice, and we'll have a nice display for them. Well, hey, thanks for watching. Tune in again, because as I come across different treasures when I go on my flea market hunts and my resale shop hunts and so forth, I try to post videos to share any kind of cool stuff that I find. So, yeah. All right, well, leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought of the items, okay? Maybe you grew up with some of this stuff. Share with me. Make sure, if you haven't done so yet and you're a first-time viewer, click on that little subscribe button so you can check out all the other content. You can always talk to me or follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as well. Real quick before I wrap this up, make sure, if you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't checked out my channel lately, I have a brand new contest going on right now, the Pop Culture Junkie Superhero Mr. Mini Challenge. Be a part of it, okay? The video's on the channel. Just watch it. It's a free contest. Just post a comment and you're entered. All right. See you guys next time. This is PCJ, Pop Culture Junkie, signing out.